Austraeoh by Imploding Colon, read by Deathlight. Chapter 55, Sneaky. Several Minotaurs glanced up, blinking curiously from where they stood at the sloped entrance to the quarry. Shoveling spears into their grip, they marched towards the oncoming stranger. "Not so fast," one of the guards said, his voice low and gruff, and it resonated from the deep core within his muscular chest. "Still your business, pony." "Business of Winthrow," Rainbow Dash said, as she was clad head to toe in the canvas blankets, resembling the manner in which Fultrot's fellow Wintergators guard themselves in leather armor. "I've come to check on whether or not the delivery had been made." The Minotaurs looked at each other questioningly. They glanced back at Rainbow Dash, studying her. The cloak was covering her wings and prismatic mane. She looked just like any usual Earth pony from Winthrow. "What delivery?" One of the Minotaurs grunted. "The light crystals, of course," Rainbow said, trying to keep the inflection of her voice pleasant and Earth pony-ish. "You know, the white glowy things that keep the monsters from attacking our village in the mountains down south." One Minotaur stepped forward until he was leering down at the disguised Pegasus. "This is about the latest shipment. Why isn't Fultrot himself come to perform the delivery?" "I was sent ahead as a scout." "He's never sent a scout before." "He's never been injured before." The Minotaurs muttered amongst themselves. The one in front of the group gave Rainbow Dash a curious glance. "He's injured? Since when?" "Since he was smacked hard upside the head by one of those stupid bat thingies that came out of the farm. Look, dudes, I'm from a neighboring village. Only so much was explained to me. Highshell doesn't like any other ponies leading the caravan. He sent his son Slatesteed, but Slatesteed is too frickin' busy with the mines as it is. So the idea is now to wait until Fultrot recovers and sends the caravan out under his expert lead." "You don't say," the Minotaur snorted. "That could delay things for a while." "Right, which is why they sent me. I've got a lot of bits to spare, and I was testing putting down initial payment to see that you guys don't give the crystals to any other buyers before Fultrot belatedly arrives. So, in the interest of our, mutual earnings, would you mind letting me see if the unicorns have dropped off the crystals yet or not?" The Minotaurs exchanged glances yet again. The tallest of the group sighed and said, "We'll have to see if it's alright by Thunderhorn." "Oh, but of course." Rainbow Dash chuckled. "Thunderhorn, I hear he's really big." "Most certainly he is, pony." "Oh, well, fancy that. So, like..." Rainbow Dash stirred where she stood. "Can I go to see him and stuff?" "He's deep in the quarry right now. Follow me, and I'll take you to his overseer's post. Then we'll fetch him so you can conduct business." That said, the Minotaurs filled about on his staff and marched with a wary lurch towards the center of the quarry. Quietly, Rainbow Dash followed him. She kept a cautious distance, all the while glancing behind and to the sides of her path. The air of the quarry was alive with a constant hammering and breaking of rocks. Minotaurs could be seen, laboring every which way Rainbow looked. The further she walked after the distant guard, the hotter the air felt, as if something steamy was billowing out to the cave's mouth to the south. Something stirred under Rainbow's cloak, and it wasn't her wings. A tiny voice broke the air around Rainbow Dash in a muffled fashion. "This Thunderhorn sounds scary. Is it too late to go back?" "Shh!" Rainbow hissed, her ruby eyes darting around from beneath the hood that her blanket cloak had formed above her head. "Can the foolish whininest body?" she whispered hoarsely. "I've got to figure something out." "I don't like this at all." Rockspot's voice nonetheless stammered, his tiny body quivering in the saddlebag beneath Rainbow's cloak. "I don't understand what you're trying to figure out." "Me neither." Rainbow smiled nervously as she made sure that the guard ahead of them wasn't listening. "I don't usually do the sneaking sort of thing." "Then why are you doing it?" "Would you rather we just fly in and start busting Minotaur heads?" "I'd rather we just go home and see my mommy." "And we will, kid, I promise you. If things go bad, I'll spread my wings and I'll have us out of this quarry in a flash. But before we do, I gotta figure out what these creatures have to do with these monsters." "Do you mean that there's monsters here?" Rockspot squeaked and trembled all the more under the blankets. Rainbow Dash studied him with her feathers and hissed, "Yes, but I gotta know for sure. 'Cause my hunch is right, and I really have hunches. The Fultrot and his fellow ponies are being screwed over by these guys." "They are?" "Yeah, Spotty." Rainbow gulped as she trotted towards a wooden building, beside which the guard was coming to a stop. I'm starting to think that there are no unicorns delivering these crystals in the first place.